On the inside, Back to Paris rocking about. Oh, Whiff becomes toey too. Whiff stands better now in the 10 and in with her. Racing this time, Sharp Dancer and Fleet Model missed it by a length, and actually Whiff was on the lunge forward when the gates open and leads a neck settling down Back to Paris. Little Miracles going up quickly, and so too is Jasminka. A length the Sharp Dancer, then down the inside Shy Smile. Atlantic Intrigue and 2 lengths to Fleet Model, and last is Shortery. As they run to the side, about 750 to go, and the leader on the inside Back to Paris, a half length on Jasminka. 2 away third on the inside rail is Little Miracles, followed by Sharp Dancer. 2.5 to Whiff, pushed along. 3 lengths Shy Smile likewise, then Atlantic Intrigue and Shortery, and 2 lengths to Fleet Model. On the corner now, they have 450 to go, and Back to Paris accelerating here. She raced about 3 or 4 lengths on Little Miracles. Whiff in 3rd place now, and then comes Shy Smile and Shortery. 250 to go. Back to Paris, 2 lengths in front from Whiff on the outside and Little Miracles, and then Fleet Model getting up on the inside. The leader Back to Paris, Little Miracles, runs on well. Then Whiff and Fleet Model on the inside. Little Miracles out after Back to Paris. Here's Fleet Model getting up on the inner, but Jono takes Little Miracles to the lead, and Little Miracles wins the money. Little Miracles from Fleet Model and Back to Paris, then Whiff on the outside, followed by Atlantic Intrigue, Shy Smile, Shortery, then Sharp Dancer, and tailed off was Jasminka.
Numbers as called by Ian on the first event are 8, 7 and 10. The winner, number 8, Little Miracles, and it should pay $3.25 and $1 even. Second, number 7, Fleet Model, to pay $1.65, and third, number 10, Back to Paris, should also pay $1.65. Now, the second in Sydney is due at 12:40, and there are no scratchings in a field of 9 to start in race 2. That's the STC Hong Kong Tour handicap, and it's over 1,100 metres. As I said, the starting time is 20 minutes to 1. So that's a field of 12 to run. Race 2, take out number 2, Seeger. From the third, the scratching number 6, Taffeta Bone, number 6 out of the third. The Sandown Guineas is the other principal race today, and the scratching is number 1, Karpstad. The Sandown Cup race 5 and race 6, the Foster's Lager, are clear of scratchings. From race 7, the Coles New World Stakes at 4:20. The withdrawal is number 7, Bullion Broker. And the last event on the card is the John C. Riley handicap at 5 o'clock, and there are no scratchings, and a field of 14 to run. Okay, now...
Good Time Dancer comes up to the line, the lights on, and away they go. Now, we're getting away pretty well today was Wonder Dancer near the inside. Undoubted was a bit slow to get going. King's High began quite well. It's one of the leaders with San Manos. Good Time Dancer and Kingston Heritage prominent out wide, followed by Bosnian and Wonder Dancer just behind them from Trapine Queen Stock Take. They were followed by Bell Dancer behind them, Undoubted, and last Jamaican Rum. Good Time Dancer and Kingston Heritage led on the turn. 1 length to King's High and 1.5 lengths then behind them Bosleon. They were followed further back in the field by San Manos, Trapine Queen. Wonder Dancer showed no pace after beginning fairly, and Alunda Sound, they're running on fairly well. Kingston Heritage tackled by King's High at the 300 metres. He's had to go for the whip on King's High. It's gradually getting to this leader and coming at them Bosleon, and now Wonder Dancer starting to rattle home. They haven't got Kingston Heritage. It's still in front with 100 to go. Wonder Dancer's gone into second place, but Kingston Heritage in front, and it's going to win. Kingston Heritage has beaten Wonder Dancer. Undoubted flying home for third. Behind them Bosleon and King's High, who was disappointing. They were followed then by Bell Dancer, San Manos, Stock Take further back with Alunda Sound, Jamaican Rum, Good Time Dancer, and Trapine Queen was last to finish. Official placings for the first event on the program, the Merson Cooper Stakes. Number 7 is the winner, Kingston Heritage, ridden by Di Gauci. Number 7, Kingston Heritage, Di Gauci first. Number 11, Wonder Dancer, H. White second. And number 10, Undoubted, ridden by B. Thompson, was third. 7, 11 and 10. Well, the winner, Kingston Heritage, by Vane from Salia, raced by Mr. and Mrs. David Haynes, trained by Jeff Murphy, ridden by Darren Gauci. It was just too good.
On the first at Sandown, number 7, Kingston Heritage, $3.70 and 80 cents. Second, number 11, Wonder Dancer, 70. Third, number 10, Undoubted, $3.95. Cornelis, $6.85. Trifecta, $324.55. In Sydney, the first event, 8, 7 and 10. The winner, Little Miracles, paid officially $3.20 and 90. Second, Fleet Model, $1.65. Third, Back to Paris, $1.65. Quinella paid $26.60 and the trifecta $548.05. Now we have a late scratching from the first event to Ian Craig.
Stand by for action. Racing this time, Postcode missed it, so did Fiddler's Consul and Autumn Wolf, and Coronet Star, best to begin, leads a half length on John O'Keefe. 3 deep third is Sergeant Pepper, a length Dark Nakara, Postcode, followed by Emma Lanchet on loan. 2 lengths to Autumn Wolf and a length and a half to Fiddler's Consul. Going to the first corner, 700 out, Coronet Star under restraint, a half length on John O'Keefe. Caught 3 wide as Sergeant Pepper, then Postcode in the centre. On the fence, Dark Nakara, 1.5 to Autumn Wolf, and further back is on loan on the inside. Emma Land second last, and 3 further back Fiddler's Consul. 500 to go, and the hot pot Coronet Star leads the way from John O'Keefe, Postcode and Sergeant Pepper very deep, and on loan just behind them with Dark Nakara straightening up, and now Johnston goes for the leader Coronet Star, and when he did, he almost hit the rail, the horse. He raced greenly. He's a length and 3/4 on John O'Keefe, holding him at the moment, and 2 lengths to on loan and Postcode, then Dark Nakara. By golly, he's as green as grass, Coronet Star. He's about 2 lengths on loan, finishing on reasonably, but no match for Coronet Star. Oh, he's wanting to shy away from the rail again, Coronet Star, but he's going to win at 2.5 lengths on loan. Third home was John O'Keefe, followed by Fiddler's Consul, Dark Nakara, Postcode, Sergeant Pepper, Emma Lanch, and Autumn Wolf was last.
Numbers 3, 4 and 1 as called by Ian on the second event. Number 3 Coronet Star the winner, 4 on loan second, 1 John O'Keefe third, and the winner will pay approximately 95 a win and 60 a place. The second place getter, number 4 on loan, to pay about 70, and third, number 1 John O'Keefe, should pay about 65. They're approximately...
You'll call it Ron Paps.
They're all in.
No, it's not.
Set, light is on. Right. They're racing in the first event on the program, and Fire Wonder began pretty well. Out wider on the track, Rest was going quickly, and so too out deeper even still was Ron Lee Song going quickly as they race towards the 800. And Ron Lee Song's got across. Todd the Toff is going up quickly. Very Droll's in between them, and they are followed then by Major Ainsley down on the inside of Queen Regent, enhancing out wider. They've got 3 lengths clear now of Fire Wonder. Naomi's Love around the outside, another 3 lengths further back, Perfect Message. Well out of it, Rest, and last of all was Silver Now. They're on the home turn with just over 400 to run. Ron Lee Song the leader on the outside, Very Droll. Back and behind them, Major Ainsley, and they're followed by Queen Regent, Todd the Toff. Enhancing further back in the field, Fire Wonder was well out of it from Naomi's Love, Perfect Message. And then further back, Rest, and last was Silver Now, but racing past the 200. And Very Droll on the outside has gone to the front now from Ron Lee Song. They're clear of Major Ainsley and Queen Regent on the outside. But here's another 2-year-old winner to Hayes. It's Very Droll coming away to win 2.5 on the line. I think Ron Lee Song's hung on for second, just in advance of Major Ainsley. Queen Regent was next in from Enhancing. Fire Wonder was never a hope from Naomi's Love, Perfect Message. Rest was always a long way back. Todd the Toff got very tired and is one of the last to pull up. And the other one there is Silver Now.
Well, Peter Smith is your commentator in Adelaide today, and Peter calls them 11, 10, 12 on the...
Racing now. Testimony took a while to get going on the outside. Rustan has begun fairly well with Cindy Legend. In the Navy was quickly away on the inside, and is the leader there from Smurfy, and Gloaming Kayaru is going up quickly. Testimony's got to work a bit hard to get up to the leaders here. Smurfy in the centre, and over on the outside Rustana. And Indeed I Do showing speed within the Navy. There's about 4 of them across the track from Gloaming Kayaru near the turn from Cindy Legend. Then Smooth Regal, followed by Venganza. Further back is Light Scotch, and then Glenferrie Flyer and King Darius, and approached the bench. Into the straight, in the Navy, got up on the rails and took the lead with Indeed I Do. Gloaming Kayaru trying to get out from Smurfy. Testimony struggling, and they were followed by Rustana. In the Navy's rider had to go for the whip. Indeed I Do's headed it off, and Gloaming Kayaru getting out now. Oh, it's gone up to them very quickly. Gloaming Kayaru tackling Indeed I Do as they get near the line. Indeed I Do, the leader from Gloaming Kayaru. Cindy Legend is flying. Indeed I Do just in front. It's one. Indeed I Do, a half head to Gloaming Kayaru. Cindy Legend third, fourth in the Navy. They're followed by Testimony. Further back, approached the bench, made up a tremendous amount of ground. Rustana weakened next from Smurfy, Glenferrie Flyer, Venganza. Then came Light Scotch, King Darius, and last home was Smooth Regal. Now stand by for the placings. The judges call for a photo. A photo between Indeed I Do on the inside and Gloaming Kayaru on the outside, with the fast finishing Cindy Legend behind them. Indeed I Do is going to get the money, and
40 and $1.80. Second 3 Gloaming Kayaru, 135. Third 9 Cindy Legend, 190. Quinella 50.75. Trifecta 9.56.10. and the first running double paid $37.35. Checking the result of the first in Adelaide for 11, 10 and 12, the winner Very Droll, 165 and 75. Ronley Song, 155. Major Ainsley, 125. Quinella, $9.05. Trifecta, $149.20. Well, as Jenny Very Green and Malcolm Johnston certainly earned his money there, 85 and 55. On loan paid 70 and John Akini paid 70. The Quinella was $1.70 and the Trifecta was $6.15. Now, standing by
to taste, Craig Carmody's ride wants to climb up in the outside gate. They're off and racing this time. Just a Taste came out quite well. Ironic Lady is the early leader, about a length or so on Just a Taste. On the inside, third is Diocletian. Then comes Nakoma, followed by Pukavari. The favourite racing greenly at the moment, Nakoma with the slow speed. Second last is Galactic Warrior and 2 or 3 lengths to Shana's Gem. The rider now on Pukavari, Brian Wood, claps on a bit of speed and takes that fella to the lead past the judge. 3 lengths Just a Taste. Across onto the rails now. Third on the outside is Diocletian. Fourth on the inside, Ironic Lady. A length and a half, Nakoma, travelling around Galactic Warrior. And 2 lengths, Shana's Gem. To the crossing, 1800 left to gallop. And the pilot is Pukavari. By 3 lengths on Just a Taste on the inside of Diocletian. A further 2 lengths to Ironic Lady, travelling on the inside of Nakoma. Second last is Galactic Warrior. And last of all, Shana's Gem. They swing the second corner. And 1,500 metres ahead of them here, and no change in the order. Pukavari by 2 lengths Diocletian. Just over a length third is Ironic Lady, racing on the outside of Just a Taste. A length and a quarter to Nakoma. So Russell on Nakoma, tagging Beedman aboard Ironic Lady. Galactic Warrior on the inside, second last, and 1 Shana's Gem who'd be 8 from the lead. Down the back of the track, 1,200 to go. They're at the halfway right now, and Pukavari making play 2 lengths Diocletian, a similar margin to Ironic Lady, 1 length to Just a Taste. And then on the outside, 3/4 back Nakoma, Galactic Warrior second last, and Shana's Gem whips them in. To the far corner, about 950 to go, and still no variation. Pukavari, a length and 3/4 Diocletian, 3 lengths to Ironic Lady. Now Russell is starting to wind up Nakoma. Galactic Warrior slipping up on the inside. Just a Taste drops out second last, and Shana's Gem is still last. To the side, and 650. And the leader narrowly on the inside, Pukavari. Diocletian having a crack at it. In the third position as they travel to the home corner, Ironic Lady. A length and a half Nakoma. Galactic Warrior is bailed away. Second last is Just a Taste, and 2 lengths to Shana's Gem. Around the corner, Pukavari surrendered, and Diocletian a half length Ironic Lady. Nakoma joining in, and Galactic Warrior taken to the inside. Almost get a run, but not quite. At the 250, Ironic Lady now goes to the lead. A length clear. Second place is Nakoma from Just a Taste and Diocletian. Ironic Lady having her 13th start today. Will she win? Yes, she's going to score. She's streaking away, Ironic Lady. Diocletian and Just a Taste battle out minors, but Ironic Lady, she's finally broken through. Lucky number 13 start for Ironic Lady, eh? She's won easily from Diocletian, and on the outside, Just a Taste. Then Galactic Warrior, Nakoma, and the last 2, Shana's Gem and Pukavari.
Yes, the numbers 2, 4 and 7 there in Sydney. The winner number 2, Ironic Lady, Darren Beedman. Second number 4, Diocletian. Third number 7, Just a Taste. And as Ian Craig has mentioned, that was its 13th start today, Ironic Lady. It's had 5 seconds and 1/3 prior to this. So a well-deserved win, and it should pay $155 and 90.
But I think Special walks in there with a different chat. They've jumped in Adelaide.
Thrill missed the start badly. Missed it by 6 lengths. Service Star and Mandalay both slow. Heroic Gambler was away okay, but going quickly now. Intrigue was going up towards them, and Service Star, after being slow to begin, is whipping around the field, and Service Star is going up on the outside of Intrigue early. They're 2 or 3 lengths clear now of Imaglow around the outside there. Also in that bunch would have been Rule Mover, and out deeper Polynesian Dancer. A length and a half then to Heroic Dancer, and they are followed further back in the field by Lord Durham. It's back midfield. Back on the inside behind it in turn would have been Suave Courtship, and they're followed further back in the field by Combituate Lady with Exclusion. Well out of it, King's Rule making up some ground of that early lost ground, and Mandalay would be last of all. Midfield as they race down the side would be Chambo Star, with under 800 to run now, and Service Star's taken over, and it leads by 2 or 3 lengths to Intrigue Polynesian Dancer. Imaglow was next with Heroic Gambler into the clear. Further back in the field then was Real Mover from Lord Durham on the inside. Jambo Star outside of Conbituate Lady, well out of it, Exclusion, King's Rule. Suave Courtship back second and third last, and Mandalay losing ground at the tail. This has had a very tough run. Service Star, it straightens up by 3/4. Intrigue goes to it quickly now. Around the outside, Heroic Gambler, and back in the centre, I'm a Glow. Driving up behind them, Lord Durham, Conbituate Lady, and further back, Real Mover, and then Exclusion. But Intrigue dash to the front. Heroic Gambler down the outside. Service Star battles on from I'm a Glow, but Intrigue will score by a couple of lengths on the line. Very tight for the Miners. Favour on the outside, Heroic Gambler from our angle. Service Star, though, was close up. They are followed further back in the field then by I'm a Glow, Conbituate Lady, Lord Durham. Gee, King's Rule's done a good job to beat half the field home after missing the start by 6 lengths. They are Exclusion, Mandalay, Real Mover didn't go on. Suave Courtship, Jambo Star, and Polynesian Dancer, after being up there early, has been one of the last to pull up.
Peter Smith calls them 1, 4 and 2 on the second in Adelaide. The winner, Intrigue, to pay $3.40 and 90 cents. Second, number 4, Heroic Gambler, probably on the outside, will get second to pay 75. And a game run by Service Star after making the pace, number 2, to pay 95 cents. That's race 2 at Cheltenham. The third...
Settling in the stalls.
On the ground now.
There's the light. They're racing. Magarus was a little bit slow to get going, and Noble Virtue bounced out in front of Casanora, and going fast ran Cheetah as they settled down into stride from Special Walk, Hot Shoes, Dark Derrily. Then Crown Style. Casanora's dropping back very quickly. Parabar on the inside, a length to Magarus. Then about 2 or 3 lengths Miami Vice, followed by Wings of Amelia, and last of all Voodoo Blues. Ran Cheetah in front at the 1,000, shot away on the pace a cracker by 3 lengths now. Hydro's Girl second, 2 lengths to Noble Virtue, 2.5 to Hot Shoes, Dark Derrily the outside of Special Walk being niggled at. 1.5 to Casanora's travelling all right now from Crown Style, Paraboa, 1 to Magarist, and then 3 to Miami Vice, Voodoo Blues, Wings of Amelia. Down the hill, 7.50 to go, and the leader ran Cheetah by 6 lengths to Noble Virtue. They're closing on it a bit now. Calling it a day, Hydro's Girl. Hot Shoes has gone up nicely into third placing, and Casanora is starting to run on very well from Dark Derrily. A gap to Crown Style and Special Walk struggling. In the straight, Noble Virtue quickly headed, ran Cheetah. Hot Shoes pulled to the outside, claimed them both, and here's Casanora coming with a strong run from Dark Derrily. With 200 to go now, Hot Shoes had got to the lead with Casanora challenging it. Ran Cheetah's fighting back. Ran Cheetah, in fact, has hit the front again on the inside. Hot Shoes and Casanora grab it again now. Casanora going home a bit the better on the outside. Ran Cheetah, Hot Shoes and Casanora, they hit the line absolutely locked together. Oh, it's close, nearly a triple. I reckon Casanora might have got up on the outside in a very close one from Hot Shoes and Ran Cheetah. Crown Style just behind them with Magarist, who ran on well from Voodoo Blues. Then Special Walk, Dark Derrily, Wings of Amelia, Noble Virtue, Miami Vice, Paraboa and Hydro's Girl. It's a photo and it's a great one. Maybe Casanora on the outside from Hot Shoes and Ran Cheetah, but there's only nostrils in it. Great run to the line indeed between this trio. Ridden by P. Highland. Number 2, Casanora, P. Highland first. Number 3, Hot Shoes. M. Clark was second. And number 1, Ran Cheetah, ridden by J. Cassidy, was third. 2, 3 and 1.
2, 3 and 1, Casanora $2.55 and $1. Second, Hot Shoes 90. Third, Ran Cheetah $2.20. Quinella $5.85. Trifecta $91.05. And the running double $28.70. Now, that's number 1, Intrigue, $3.40 and 90. Heroic Gambler, number 4, paid 75. 2, Service Star, paid 95. Quinella, $7.75. Trifecta, $70.75. Well, what a tight finish it was in the third out there at Sandown, with 2 paid $1.55 and 90. Second, Diocletian, $1.40. Third, Just a Taste, no third dividend. Quinella, $6.70. And the Trifecta, $58.55. Now they're moving into the stalls for race 4, one television monitors, and Ian's just about ready for us now as the last of them move in. They're racing now, so let's take you to Ian Craig.
Anyway, they're off and running, and the field in the Park Royal will soon be coming into our clear sight, and here they are. And the early leader is the Ruffy Hasty Miss, about 1.5 lengths on bottom line. English Garden the inside, then Commercial Balance. A length to Wallara Prince, second last is Road's End, and he's riding quietly on Mountebank today. Back at the tail of the field, you might remember at his last win here, he took him to the lead going to the first bend. And here today, they're going to that first corner at the 1500, and now bottom line wide, in front by a length. Second on the inside is Hasty Miss. The speed is slow. Third, the outside Commercial Balance, a bit more than a length. Wallara Prince shading English Garden. Mountebank is 3 wide, second last, and 1 length to Road's End. Working to the back of the course, along past the 1,300 metres, and bottom line under a straight. 3/4 of a length clear on Hasty Miss. In third place, caught wide Road's End, a little over a length Commercial Balance. English Garden on his inside. 2 lengths to Mountebank, now racing a horse off the rails, and a further 2 lengths. Actually, Wallara Prince was third at this stage, and Road's End is last. Going on to the next bend at the 1,000 metres, and the pilot here is still bottom line by a length and a half. Holding second Posse, Hasty Miss, 3/4 of a length to Wallara Prince, and a length to English Garden. Commercial Balance the outside. Now Mountebank starting to be pushed along a little to pick up ground, and 2 lengths to Road's End. So in this order they go to the side of the track at the 700 metres, and bottom line in charge. 3/4 of a length Wallara Prince. Third placing Hasty Miss, and Mountebank steadily making leeway from English Garden. Commercial Balance, and 2.5 lengths to Road's End, who couldn't sprint when they did up front. Towards the home corner they go, and bottom line is just in front. Second placing Wallara Prince, and Mountebank joining in. Hasty Miss on the inside yielding ground at a length. Commercial Balance at the 300 metres, and Mountebank out after his stablemate Bottom Line. It's Mountebank on the outside bridging the gap on Bottom Line, a length and a half to Wallara Prince, but Mountebank has gained the upper hand from Bottom Line. Duff getting stuck into Mountebank. He's more than a length on Bottom Line, then Wallara Prince and Commercial Balance, but Mountebank really asserting his superiority over the last little bit, and he comes away to win a length and a half. Bottom Line, a distant third Wallara Prince, followed by English Garden, Commercial Balance, Road's End, and Hasty Miss was back last.
Numbers as called by Ian Craig are 2, 6 and 3. The winner, number 2, Mountebank, to pay 80 a win and 65 a place. Number 6, Bottom Line, second, $2.30. And there'll be no third tote dividend due to insufficient starters for number 3, Wallara Prince.
Let's go over.
They're racing. Tavern Jim boxed out beautifully on the inside. Redova was going quickly though, and so too Little Dav out a bit wider on the track, and down in behind them Snow Gypsy. But on settling down past the 800, it's Tavern Jim on the inside, Redova the outside, just shading it now. Out wider on the track was Solo Affair, San Juan Amigo in the centre. Next along then back on the inside was Prince of Camden, from Snow Gypsy back in the centre, and out a bit deeper on the track would have been Little Dav. They're on the home turn, and Redova now led by about a half a length. Solo Affair, they've got a couple of lengths clear of Tavern Jim and San Juan Amigo. Prince of Camden was next, out a bit deeper on the track, Snow Gypsy, and Little Dav last of all, but into the straight. It's Redova clear by a length and a half now. Solo Affair down the outside. Prince of Camden was running on with San Juan Amigo and Tavern Jim back on the inside, but Redova is nicely clear. Oh, it's going to win easily. He's going very, very nicely to the line, Redova, and he's going to win by a space. About 4 or 5 on the line. Tavern Jim's got up on the inside to get second, and neck away Solo Affair. Next in San Juan Amigo from Prince of Camden, and then a gap to the other pair, Snow Gypsy and Little Dav.
And the favourite Redelva, ridden by Johnny Letts, an easy winner. Second place into 8, Tavern Jim. Third, 7, Solo Affair. The winner should pay 70 and 50. Tavern Jim, 3.30, and no third tote for Solo Affair. Now, the third event in Adelaide, we have correct weight. The winner, number 1, Redelva, 75 cents for the win and 60 cents for the place. Second was Tavern Jim, number 8, $3.90. And third, number 7, Solo Affair, no third tote dividend. Cornella, $8.05, trifecta, $55.55.
Starter, waiting for them. Now the light's on. They're racing. And they're off in the Sandown Guineas of 1,600 metres, and Ascot Lane has driven to the lead immediately. Ascot Lane's gone to the lead from Jacoby and Doug's Hope. Potter McQueen up third from High Regard, Expected Journey. They were followed by Cadonia Boy getting up on the rails, Iskra in the centre, and then came Raj Quartet, Lord Lonsdale, Tara Path above deck. Back towards the rear now, Doug's Hope and High Tambo last at the 1,200. Ascot Lane out in front by 2.5 lengths to Potter McQueen. Third on the outside, Jacoby, and a length and a half, Expected Journey. Going around them, High Regard, and on the rails there getting up is Cordonia Boy. A length to above deck who's improved from Iskra, and then Raj Quartet, Tara Path, Lord Lonsdale, 2 to Seas Rising, then Doug's Hope and 3 lengths to Jacobian. They've got about 900 to go, about to come down the hill, and Ascot Lane's out about 3 lengths to Potter McQueen, who's had a good run. High Regard's gone up the jointed as they go out after the leader now, and then about 2 lengths further back, Cordonia Boy under the whip from Tara Path. They're followed further back, Expected Journey, Jacobian. Above deck, pull to the outsiders, starting to stride up very quickly, followed by Iskra and Seas Rising. Ascot Lane 2 in front on the corner from High Regard on the rails, Potter McQueen. There followed next on the outside Tara Path, and back behind those horses then was Above Deck, Ascot Lane the leader. It's out off the fence, tackled immediately now by Potter McQueen, who can't go on, I don't think. Above Deck's in trouble getting a run. It's forcing a passage through on the outside, High Regard. Ascot Lane still in front of the 200, has beaten them off. Above Deck's gone, High Regard the danger. Little Ascot Lane in front, High Regard trying to get it. It won't. Ascot Lane's in front, it's going to win. Ascot Lane's won 3 parts of a length, High Regard. 2 lengths to Potter McQueen, third from Above Deck, fourth, and then is Tara Path. Next in the field was Expected Journey, Lord Lonsdale. They were followed by Cadonia Boys, Seas Rising. Behind them again is Raj Quartet, Doug's Hope, then High Tambo, and last home Jacobian. A gutsy performance by Ascot Lane. Number 3 to win the Sandown Guineas. Number 3, Ascot Lane, J. Cassidy first. Number 2, High Regard, H. White second. And number 4, Potter McQueen. D. Gauchi was third. 3, 2 and 4. Above Deck was officially fourth in the race, and Iskra was fifth.
Regard 85, third Potter McQueen $1, Quinella $7.50, trifecta $53.25, and the running double paid $14.10. The Lead I Do and 3 Ascot Lane $66.10. First leg sub number 1 Testimony, and the second leg sub was number 5 Above Deck. Now the result of the previous in Adelaide, race number 3 there, it went to Redelva 75 and 60, Tavern Jim $3.50, no third tote for Solo Affair, the Quinella $8.05, and the trifecta was $55.55. Okay, now let's go back to paid 80 a win and 65 the place. Second bottom line, 225. Third Wallara Prince, no third tote due to insufficient starters. Quinella $4.35. Trifecta paid $22.90.
Crowd about average, I'd say, about on par with last year's national hurdle attendance. Ready to run, race number 5, off this time, and actually Let's Be a Star and Rambling with King of Cavaliero away well and settling down. It's going to be King of Cavaliero, a half length on Rambling, 2 away, third Classic Victory, then Let's Be a Star the outside, a little more than a length away next on the outside, Short Black, followed closely by Lord Valrigo on the inside. Behind those horses next as they travel about 150 metres was Silver Champagne with Fromoli, and last of all Penalty Box down the side, 700 to run, King of Cavaliero, a half length on Rambling, 2 third Let's Be a Star around Classic Victory, a couple of lengths to Lord Valrigo, and then comes Fromoli, Silver Champagne, Short Black, and 3 to Penalty Box. On the turn at the 500 metres, and the inside horses leading the way by 3/4 of a length, King of Cavaliero. In fact, he kicked nearly a length and a half on Rambling, straightening up, and a length to Let's Be a Star, who's hanging out badly, and Classic Victory on the inside. 300 metres to go, and King of Cavaliero, a length and a half clear on Rambling. Let's Be a Star won't go on, then Classic Victory and Silver Champagne. It's King of Cavaliero in front from Classic Victory, going after it quickly now, and Classic Victory quickly put paid to King of Cavaliero, then Lord Valrigo, and Classic Victory untroubled. Classic Victory beat Lord Valrigo and King of Cavaliero, and a tighty for the second and third, then Silver Champagne, Short Black, Rambling, Let's Be a Star disappointed from Fromoli, and last was Penalty Box.
Numbers will be 6, 8 and 5. The winner Classic Victory, ridden by Peter Cook. Second place into 8 Lord Valrigo. Third 5 King of Cavaliero, and the winner should pay $4.20 and $1.30 approximately. Second Lord Valrigo to pay $1, and third King of Cavaliero to pay 85 cents, and the extra double in Sydney on Ironic Lady and Classic Victory should pay $23.